Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying whatever you're reading and that it lifts your soul and that it doesn't depress you too much. Um, the book I'm going to review today is called The Mad Wife by Meagan Church. I read this for an online book club I'm a part of, and I quite enjoyed this book. To double check to see what I gave it, because I am at the present, I cannot remember off the top of my head what I gave the book. I believe I gave it a really good rating. I really quite liked it. So if you can just spare one moment, I would really appreciate that. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, anyways, I'll read the inside flap and then I'll give you my rating and my thoughts. From best-selling author Meagan Church comes a haunting exploration of identity, motherhood, and the suffocating grip of societal expectations that will leave you questioning the lives we build and the lives we live. They called it hysteria, she called it survival. Lulu Mayfield has spent the past 5 years molding herself into the perfect 1950s housewife. Despite the tragic memories that haunt her and the weight of exhausting expectations, she keeps her husband happy, her household running, and her gelatin salads the talk of the neighborhood. But after she gives birth to her second child, Lulu's carefully crafted life begins to unravel. When a new neighbor, Bitsy, moves in, Lulu suspects that something darker lurks behind the woman's constant smile. As her fixation on Bitsy deepens, Lulu is drawn into a web of unsettling truths that threaten to expose the cracks in her own life. The more she uncovers about Bitsy, the more she questions everything she thought she knew. And soon, others begin questioning her sanity. But is Lulu truly losing her mind? Or is she on the verge of discovering a reality too terrifying to accept? In the vein of the bell jar and the hours, The Mad Wife weaves domestic drama with psychological suspense, so poignant and immersive you won't want to put it down. I gave the book 4.75. I really liked it. I didn't love it. There were some aspects I didn't love as much as, say, some things. I don't know, there was something about Lulu that I really identified with. I think it was my own hearing of my familial understanding of some of my family members having mental health issues that I really identified with. Like I said, I didn't love it. There were some aspects that just felt a little too creepy and just kind of, I didn't really like it, for that matter. I thought it was well done, and I look forward to talking in my online book club about the book. It's definitely, and the hour, I've only seen the hours, I haven't read the hours, and so I kind of know what the book is about. I have to read that one of these days, I know. And I plan to, I hope to. And I think what I really liked about it was that, the author was very forthcoming about Lulu's mental health issues. And I can see how being in a life like that can be kind of mind-numbing, especially if you have a lot of if you're bright about things and you like to talk to people and you like to interact with others and you don't necessarily like household chores and other things like that. I can see where that can get a little mind-numbing. and how your expectations that you're only going to do this or that, and it seems to wear on her quite a bit. I think what I liked about it, I also liked, what I didn't really like was that her husband was not, I guess you could say he was a typical 1950s husband in that he dismisses her, what she's feeling, and that attitude still kind of in a way pervades, sadly, which is kind of harsh to think. I really liked, it just was really, it was a really poignant story, and I think reading this book really grabbed me in, and I think it didn't take me many days to read it. I think it took me a couple days of reading time. Mind you, I would read quite a bit of it, but I really quite liked it. I think it was a well done book. I haven't read her previous 2 books. I know the first one is called The Girls We Sent Away, and then I think her debut is The Last Carolina Girl. So I'll probably, maybe later in the year, I'll check out her backlist. I have wanted to read The Girls Were Sent Away. That it sounded very intriguing. So yeah, and it's still relatively a recent book in terms of the publication date, so it'll be there. And I'm not sure about The Last Carolina Girl. That may be one I have to purchase, because who knows if the libraries I use have it. So that was The Mad Wife by Meagan Church. I would highly recommend reading it. It's very different than what I have read, and it certainly flies, and there's still, I guess in a way, there sort of still is that attitude that women who are wives and mothers do most of that sort of thing, the household stuff, and the man goes out. There's sort of a permissive attitude about it. So anyways, I look forward to talking to you soon, and bye for now.